Okay, little accident. Oh! Whoa. All right, come here, you.
I love failing. I go through my day trying new things, and when I fail, I am so happy I did so. Not really, but I am conquering the fear of failure, and here's how you can too. Hi, I'm the Fairy Godmother, and in today's video, we are looking into how you can try new things and live your life without a fear of failing, which is an obstacle in the path to achieve your highest potential. We'll be looking into it through this perspective of the gifted child syndrome, explained later in the video. So today, I want to share with you 5 actionable steps to conquering the fear of failure and to finding a new mindset so you can undertake anything fearlessly. To begin with, what is this gifted child syndrome? The gifted child syndrome refers to a set of challenges faced by children who have exceptional intellectual abilities or talents, but may struggle emotionally, socially, or psychologically as a result. Although they have high intellectual potential, these children might face difficulties because of unmet emotional needs, unrealistic expectations, or struggles in adapting to their environments. These children grow up to be adults who might struggle in their day-to-day life, paralyzed by an environment unlike school, where there is no set of rules and guidelines to follow, with difficulty in connecting with other people. They tend to isolate themselves in a way to prevent mistakes in any area of their lives, because, due to the expectations with which they grew up, from parents or other authority figures, they fear failure, because to them, their performance is a reflection of who they are. Gifted children usually face some of the following issues. Perfectionism. Many gifted children set extremely high standards for themselves and fear failure. This can lead to stress, anxiety, or even avoidance of tasks they perceive as difficult. Social isolation. Gifted children often feel out of place with their peers because they may not share the same interests, abilities, or way of thinking. This can result in loneliness or difficulty forming friendships. Underachievement. Although gifted, some children may underperform academically, either due to boredom in a standard classroom environment or to a lack of challenge. This can stem from disengagement rather than a lack of ability. Asynchronous development. Gifted children might develop unevenly, excelling in one area while lagging behind in others. For example, they might be intellectually advanced but socially or emotionally immature, which can lead to frustration and confusion. Heightened sensitivity. Gifted children can be more sensitive to criticism, sensory stimuli, or emotional situations. Their heightened awareness may cause them to overanalyze situations or struggle with emotional regulation. Pressure and expectations. Parents, teachers, and society might have high expectations of gifted children, leading them to feel a sense of pressure and anxiety about meeting those expectations. Given these common issues faced by gifted children and others, we can understand how failure can be scary. But how is this fear of failing hindering your growth? When you fear failing, the goal becomes more important than the process of achieving the goal. I recall from time to time a quote, I believe it's from Rohn. It says, "Become a millionaire, not for the $1 million, but for what it will make of you to achieve it." This means the process of achieving a goal is sometimes more meaningful than the goal itself, because the process is what makes you better and not the goal itself. Imagine you are perfect at everything. First try. You start something, it goes perfectly, it's done. Can you imagine how boring that would be and how much that would be stunning your growth? You do not grow from comfort. You grow from discomfort, from making mistakes and understanding why they happen and how you can fix them to do better and be better. That's why the process is more relevant than the goal. But you're thinking, failing is so scary and overwhelming, and when I fail, I feel down and sad. Yeah, it can be, and those feelings are valid. You can go through your day and fail multiple times. You fail because you weren't able to finish a workout, or because you cooked a meal wrong, or you got into a fight with a friend, or you made a mistake at work or school. But this is the mindset shift you need to make to conquer the fear of failure. You need to understand that failing at these different things only means you are trying new things and pushing your limits. You're working out your body to become stronger. You're learning how to cook to be healthier. You are establishing boundaries in your relationship, and you are expanding your abilities at work or school. Failure is a way of learning. Remember, you only fail when you stop trying. That's real failure. When you try something and it goes wrong, it's actually a learning opportunity and an opportunity to grow. For today's video, I've picked the 2016 Barbie movie, Barbie Starlight Adventure. In this feature, a young Barbie prodigy teams up with other young talented individuals to save the galaxy. But her way of thinking is different from the king's rules. And so, through her mistakes and accidents, Barbie learns how to overcome her weaknesses and the challenges put forth in her journey, all the while guiding her new friends to become themselves better persons, even causing positive change in the king's view of things. The different characters from this movie, from Barbie to hoverboard star Sally, to spaceship driving Prince Leo, and even King Constantine himself, they all feel pressured by their abilities and the expectations of the mission they are undertaking. Failure is very much a possibility for them, and it is scary. But together they are able to find ways to shift their preconceived ideas, learn from mistakes, and achieve their goals. You can't control how things happen, but you can control how you react to them. Change the way you view failure, so it becomes not a weakness, but a strength. So here are 5 actionable steps to achieve this new mindset and conquer the fear of failure. Reframe failure as a learning opportunity. Shift your perspective to see failure not as a negative outcome, but as a valuable experience that teaches you lessons. Every failure can offer insights that help you grow, improve, and do better next time. You learn more from failure than from success. So try to see what failure can teach you. I saw an interview the other day about how someone talked that when they were growing up, their dad would ask every day what they had failed at that day. And he would ask this every day and be disappointed if they had not failed at anything that day. What this did was improve their view of failure. This mindset shift taught them that failing meant they were trying at things, and that trying gave them more opportunities to succeed. Set realistic goals. Break down larger tasks or projects into smaller, manageable steps. This can help reduce the overwhelming feeling of failure, as each step becomes a small victory and gives a sense of progress. Embrace failure. Try to fail at something once a day. In another interview, I saw someone saying that they didn't consider their day a bad day until they had failed 6 times. So they had 5 chances at failure before being concerned or fearful about it. Can you imagine it? Letting yourself fail that many times every day, the psychological and emotional growth you can get from it? Amazing perspective. Focus on effort, not outcome. Instead of fixating solely on the result, focus on the effort you put into it. Recognize the hard work and resilience you've shown, regardless of whether the outcome is a success or a failure. There are so many things you can be. Don't let the fear of failure stop you from achieving your highest potential. Failure becomes not about the outcome, but about not trying. Failure means you are trying. Practice self-compassion. Embrace your weaknesses. In Starlight Adventure, Barbie always acts before thinking, but she was true to herself, and her mistakes allowed her to grow. Treat yourself with kindness when things don't go as planned. Recognize that everyone faces setbacks, and it's okay to make mistakes. Being gentle with yourself allows you to bounce back more quickly and with greater confidence. Connect with others. Be vulnerable. Share your failures as much as your wins. You can find in other people's progress a reflect of your own, finding out that others fail just like you do, and it's okay, desirable even, because it's part of a growth journey. And by sharing your story, others can learn from it as well. Don't forget, denying yourself the chance to fail is denying yourself your humanity. The fear of failure is a natural thing, understandable, and something that everyone has at some point in their lives. Gifted children, who many times grow up to be burned adults, are more susceptible to the fear of failure because their identity is many times very much tied to their performance. So failure disrupts their sense of self. They can be perfectionists who will either not engage in an activity if they think they won't succeed at first try, or burn themselves out over analyzing and perfecting their actions. They might struggle to form connections, perhaps because studying was their focus for so long they don't know how to interact with people their age, or they are scared of other people's reactions to their personality. Gifted children might do best learning from alternative methods, more compelling and engaging than standard school practices. It's about making your own path, living a life that's made for you. Repeated engagement with failure will make you more comfortable with it, and consequently more comfortable with possible criticism to your work or actions. Remember to accept constructive criticism and filter out comments that do not add to your growth. And remember to separate your identity from your performance. You are worthy and enough no matter your achievements. When I was finishing my thesis a couple months ago, I was dreading the work. I would avoid doing it because if I didn't try, I wouldn't fail. But if I didn't try, I wouldn't make progress and I wouldn't finish the work. I was scared of sharing my work with my teacher for fear of bad feedback, which never actually happened to the point I was panicking about. Those were some bleak days. But thankfully, I tried to find ways to overcome my personal obstacles through adaptability and resilience, and with the support of those close to me, especially my partner. Don't let the fear of failure stop you from living. Implement these 5 steps into your daily routine and live to your highest potential. I hope this video helps you to reconsider your relationship with failure, so that the fear of failure is no longer an obstacle in your self-development journey. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more healing and self-development content so you don't miss one bit of my Fairy Godmother magic. Check out the description box below to read up on some additional information and to connect with the creators that have helped me on my self-development journey. How will you be implementing these new ways to conquer the fear of failure in your daily life? Let me know in the comments below. And also, which is your favorite Barbie movie? I picked clips from Barbie Starlight Adventure for today's video topic, but there will be more videos with Barbie content, so stay tuned for those. Remember, growth will always be a bit scary. If it wasn't, you wouldn't be growing. Failure is a wise teacher. Learn everything you can from it. Be like Princess Starlight. Find new ways to grow and keep shining your light. I'll see you in the next one. Stay wonderful.